Hey, good afternoon, everyone. We're back here again for Crack a Pack episode number 7. I'm Chris Carter here at Nerds up in Hudson, New Hampshire, and we're going to be cracking a pack today of Battle for Zendikar. Hopefully we'll be opening an expedition. Probably not, but you can always hope. So let's do it. Alright, the first card we open. Actually, a fairly decent finisher in the blue deck in this format. It just lets you get in the last couple of points of damage in the blue-red, blue-black, even blue-green, big stompy decks. It's a good one, but I don't think it's first pickable. It most likely will wheel, and you can pick these up pretty late, so don't pick it that highly. Nirkana Assassin, I think this one's a trap. I mean, it is a 3-mana, 2/3 in black, but you have to gain life for it to have Death Touch, which would be its real good ability, or its most valuable ability. I don't think you pick this anywhere near the top. These are fillers. If you're in black late and these come around, you'll grab it, but you're not building around this. Shatter Skull Recruit. 5-mana, 4/4 with Menace. Decent finisher. I don't think it's anywhere near the power level of first pick, so maybe you pick this up on the wheel if you're in the colors. Definitely don't first pick it. Felidar Cub, if you've ever played EDH. This is kind of a staple in any white deck just because it's a naturalize effect on a body, which is always good. So you don't in draft. It's still a 2-mana. It's still a bear in white. So if you're in a white aggressive shell, you want bears. You want 2-drops. You'll pick this up probably on the wheel or late if it's not a very sought after card in this format. Not a lot of enchantments to be blowing up, but you do want these late in the game, especially in the white aggressive deck. Late in the draft in the white aggressive deck. Mortuary Meyer, it's great later in the game. You hate it early because tap lands always slow down your tempo. You want one of these maybe in your limited deck. You don't want more than that. This is one of the better ones with the come into play tapped effect. Mortuary Meyer, if you're in black, just so you get to recur something big out of your graveyard, hopefully. And yeah, other than that, you're nowhere near first picking this. Natural Connection, not a limited card kind of at all. You search it's for 3 mana, you search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. 3 mana, go get a land and put it into the battlefield tapped. Not the best rate on an effect like this when there's so many better ones even in standard. You're not picking this up anywhere near the top of your draft, just let this one go. I don't think I've ever played this in limited, so... Oh, so this is kind of premium removal in this set. It comes down on turn 2, locks down almost anything your opponent has. It's an enchantment. There's not a ton of enchantment removal, so it's usually going to stick around for a while. But yeah, definitely pick this up highly. I don't think it's a first pickable level power card, but you definitely want these if you're in the blue aggressive deck or even the more controlly blue-black deck. Eldrazi Devastator. Yeah, it is an 8-mana, 8/9 Eldrazi. It has trample, so it just ignores the weenies. In limited, this is one of your better finishers. You'll get these on the wheel, though. You're not first picking this, but so far, this and this are the 2 most powerful cards we've seen. Well, and now there's Demon's Grasp. Sorcery Speed, 5 mana. Target creature gets -5/-5 until end of turn, or -5/-5 until end of turn. Kills indestructibles, kills most things in the format, but the sorcery speed hurts it, so I don't value this as highly as if it was an instant speed spell. But you'll wheel it, and you'll pick it up, and you'll use it, and you'll kill something late in the game with it, so don't ignore it, but don't first pick it. Grove Warbler. Now, I've lost to this in the when I've fought against the red-green aggressive deck, the landfall deck. I've never played it myself. I've never drafted that deck in this set yet, so I've never played with this myself, but it seems really good. Again, I've lost to it. There's a good deal of power in this card. I don't know if it's first pickable, again, because I've never played that deck, but the power level is there. Jaddy Offshoot seems real cute. It kind of does nothing for you unless you have a lands plan, but in limited, that usually isn't a winning plan. So you're definitely not first picking a Jaddy Offshoot. You can let these go around. You'll probably pick them up late if it's something that you're interested in. Spawning Bed is a fantastic land to pick up late because it's a it creates tokens off of a land. It creates creatures. It creates 3 creatures off of it. Late in the game, that can either block to get you the win, or they can just aggro to get you the win, because they are 1/1s that you create. I don't think this is first pickable, but it is. If these come around late, don't sleep on them. They're really good. Now, Fathom Feeder is... I don't think this is the first pickable card either. I don't think it's good enough to put you in 2 colors right away. It's a good card. It is a rare. It does a lot of things, but I don't think those things are strong enough to make it a first pick. And we did not get an Expedition, but we did pick up a foil Sandstone Bridge, another one of the lands, just like Mortuary Meyer, that come into play and have an effect. This one gives +1/1 and Vigilance to a target creature until end of turn, where this one returns a creature from your graveyard to your hand. Both different effects. This one's really good in the aggressive deck. This one's really good in the green-black grindy deck. So, and then just full art land for our troubles. So, this is actually a tough one. If this was the pack I opened, I might. You know what? I might actually take the Fathom Feeder and try to force blue-black control-y Eldrazi, knowing what's in this pack. Hopefully, picking up some more removal, maybe another Death Touch creature to hold off the early aggressive decks. But this is an odd pack. But if gun to my head forced, I think Fathom Feeder is the pick, or the best pick out of a bunch of kind of mediocre picks. And yeah, not the greatest limited pack in the world, but Fathom Feeder, I guess, is a workable first pick, and we'd see if we can build around it. Or worst case scenario, we lost 1 pick out of the draft. But that's it. That's our pack for today, and we'll see you again tomorrow with episode 8. Take it easy.